Taking a bigger look at the housing market, mid-October could be the best time of the year to shop for a new home. We are joined by Hannah Jones. She's a senior economic research analyst at Realtor.com. Thanks for coming on our show, Hannah. Why is mid-October the best week to buy a home this year? Certainly those lower mortgage rates have to help. What can you tell us?
So mid-October historically brings together the best conditions for buyers compared to the rest of the year. That means more homes for sale, less competition from other buyers, and lower home prices. And this year is especially good as, we see that inventory is at the highest level in more than 5 years. And just like you mentioned, mortgage rates have come down pretty significantly, which is giving buyers a little bit more power in today's market.
How can buyers save up to $15,000 during that window? How does that work?
We see that home prices tend to peak in the summer when you're between school terms and there are lots of buyers in the market, which means a lot of competition, which drives prices higher. As buyers leave the market, home prices tend to cool as well. So as you get into the fall, you see lower home prices and you see more sellers reducing prices, which also helps.
How much of a difference will more listings on the market and less competition make for buyers? And certainly we saw those sellers, some of them over the summer, taking their homes off the market.
So even though, we do see that some sellers are delisting or choosing to take their home off of the market, we still see that inventory levels are much, much higher than they have been in the last few years. And so what that does mean is that buyers should have more options, even as, some sellers are less eager to get into the market. Altogether, there are still way more homes on the market right now, especially at the national level, compared to the last few years when we've been in much more of a seller's market. And it's been really hard for a lot of buyers to find a home.
That's encouraging news. How can people who want a home get ready?
Yeah, so even though, it is the best time to buy, the housing market is still relatively expensive. So buyers can get their financial ducks in a row, get your credit score checked, get pre-approved for a mortgage, set that budget so you know what you're working with. You can connect with a local agent to get that boots on the ground knowledge of what you can afford and what the landscape is like in your local market. And all of those things can help you be prepared to really take advantage of this time of year.
What are some ways to find some resources?
Yeah, absolutely. If you'd like to find out more about the best time to buy, you can go to Realtor.com/best time to buy.